Ladies and gentlemen, Pimpmunk. Good morning, everybody. Wait, I just got tickled because, he literally popped up as the fucking...
What? Oh, yeah, Dirt? Yeah, he was late.
No, you dumbass. Good morning, everybody. What? Welcome to the Morning Wood. This is the Morning Wood where you get what, Missy?
Wood, it's so good.
I'm glad you weren't muted and you were on key there.
Thank you.
Good morning. I've had a hell of a morning, and I invited like 10 people to be on the show, and all of them had something else to do. But the only person with no life was Dirt Cobain, and he agreed to be on with us. So
thank you for having me 2 days in a row. I'm like Marshall now.
Yeah, dude. That's special because Marshall's one of my picks. Actually, I gotta go ahead. I'll say this: you're actually one of my new picks.
Oh,
you really are, dude. I mean, I like you a lot. I think you're way better than Shabisky.
No, that guy's pretty great. I've heard he's the greatest.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I do want to congratulate Shabisky. Shabisky, you talked more yesterday on the show than you have in a while.
Yeah, I was pretty good yesterday.
Yeah, you were great. It was the best. It was the best showing you've had so far.
Damn, son, your hair is getting long. I see it coming out of that beanie there. I see you.
I need a haircut.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk.
Grow it out. Fuck it.
We're not talking about Shabisky's hair. No. I'm joking. Anyways, as always, I'm joined by the beautiful, lovely Missy, who appears to be more interested in her phone than us. Also,
I'm talking to Jeff Holiday about poop.
Also, Mr. Shabisky.
Yes, sir.
Canthony Arusso.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to start calling you, Canthony Arusso.
Canthony Arusso.
I like
And,
that.
of course, the wonderful Booleanenator is here.
He's here.
Of course, the wonderful. Yes, you can jump in, Red Eye. I love how you answered me in the fucking chat after 10 hours ago. I invited you to go. Oh.
You had to make sure I was going to be here first. You didn't just want to be just
Is that what it is? But we'll add you to the call. Now he says, give me 5. You fucking idiot. Okay.
High five, buddy.
And so let me tell you what happened to me yesterday. Oh, after the show, I almost had a fucking heart attack. I ain't gonna lie. I almost had a panic attack. I was fucking going crazy. What it was, I went to the post office and checked my P.O. box, right? By the way, P.O. box in the description below if you want to send me shit. Not shit, but stuff. Anyways, I went to the P.O. box, checked the P.O. box, and afterwards I was going to take my mom to go get a burger at Sonic. Got to Sonic, made the order, reached in my pocket, my wallet was gone.
Oh no.
Fucking started panicking because all my cards was in my wallet. I was like, oh shit. So we left, went to the post office. I run up to looking around. I was looking at the cars with a par, and all of a sudden I heard somebody yelling, Mr. Crawley, Mr. Crawley. And it was this woman. She had found my wallet. She was there. But see, the post office was closed for some reason. I don't know why. But anyways, she was taking my wallet over across the street to the city hall. And she seen me looking out there, and she ran over and handed me my wallet. Boy, that was lucky.
Yeah. That's amazing, man. That's awesome.
I'm just glad that there's still good people in the world.
Well, hello there, Red Eye.
Well, your money was gone, but at least you returned your wallet, right?
I've found a couple wallets like in the parking lot at a grocery store before, and like any other, obviously you could look in there, take the cash, toss the wallet and go, but like I believe in karma, so anytime I find it, I always bring it into the store and give it to the service desks. You know,
I believe in
you don't
Jesus,
know.
and that's
You-
why I would return the
I'm
wallet.
just saying,
Okay,
you don't know,
not because
like
of karma.
that could literally
Okay.
be all. It could be belong to a single mother, and that's all she has to feed her kids with. So it's
Yeah.
like,
Oh, so
you
what? A
could
rich
come
guy
up
doesn't
with
deserve his wallet
$5.
back?
Well, of course,
Well,
but
I didn't have a lot.
Pimp
As
doesn't
far
deserve
as
his wallet.
cash, you mentioned cash. I don't carry a lot of cash because I carry cards. I think it's silly to carry a lot of cash.
Just in general, like you.
Yeah,
don't
no,
know
what I'm
that
saying though is that but that doesn't matter because I know it's hard. You can't use the cards at like stores and stuff because you gotta have the the password. However, you can go on Amazon or other fucking websites and easily use the cards, debit cards. All you gotta have is that number and that back little 3 code thing on the back of the card. So I'm lucky that the woman found my wallet and wasn't a thief.
Yeah, man, I feel you. Because you may not tell it by looking at me, but I am a clumsy, drunk, forgetful motherfucker. And I tend to leave shit around places. And every time, it doesn't matter. Like, every time my anxiety just goes, and I'm like, fuck, it's gone. There's no way I'm getting it back. So, yeah, losing shit is very stressful.
What's up, Red?
Oh, not a lot. Just chilling.
Just chilling.
Just chilling. Here's the deal with wallets and finding them. I remember a few years ago I found that guy's wallet 2 days before Christmas. And I've taken it to the centre manager in the mall and just handed it in. And the dude's opened it up thinking that I've already pocketed the money. He's going, well, shit, mate. Money's still in here. And it's like, here's the thing. I don't think I'm smart enough to be a sneak thief because I didn't even think of looking for the money. I looked for the dude's ID to see how I could get the fucking wallet back. It never occurred to me to even check for money in his fucking wallet. I did not look in the money department, in the little zip part where there was $200 and something of cash sitting there. So I was like, oh. Yeah, but the guy got his wallet back 2 days before Christmas, so Christmas was not ruined for him. So he's a lucky fucker, isn't he?
Yes. Yeah, I'm lucky too. 'Cause like I said, yes, all my shit was in there. Everything, I've got 3 or 4 cards. All that shit was in there. My ID, my social security card, everything. And I was starting to fucking panic a little bit because that's all my money. But luckily there are still good people. It's rare, but there's still good people in this fucking world. Shabisky's not one of them, but
Yeah, what'd I do?
There's hope for you.
By the way,
Yeah,
if I
I'm
was
the
going to
greatest.
steal the money out of the wallet, I wouldn't return the motherfucker. Some people do. Like, that's dumb. Because I know you just stole my money, homie.
Yeah, right. I mean, I don't
Hey, here's
nowadays
this wallet I just took money from.
Yeah.
it's like people leaving it at a restaurant or something. Like they can pull the cameras back and see you looking in that wallet and being like, "Huh, goodie." And then you're like, "Sir, here, I'm doing a good deed. I found this on the floor."
Dude, I caught somebody stealing tips off tables one time at a restaurant.
Man, oh my God. As a busboy and dishwasher and shit, that shit pissed me off. I dealt with that shit on a weekly basis, dude. Holy shit. I worked at a pizza buffet, and those motherfuckers were slobs, and barely anybody would tip. And if they were busy, there's a good chance someone was going to walk by and go, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it happens a lot. And it's so shitty. It's so shitty. I mean, them waitresses, dude, they don't make hardly fucking shit. They depend on tips. And you're fucking stealing their goddamn money. It's just ridiculous.
I've caught my coworkers doing it.
Yeah,
I've seen other waitresses take other waitresses' tips and shit.
Yeah, I've worked as a bartender for 9 years,
Yeah.
and I've been in a lot of different restaurants at a lot of like different levels,
Yeah.
and even in the higher end ones, you've got snotty little shit waitresses that if they see the money on the table and you didn't get over there fast enough, they will pocket your shit. I've seen people get up and leave a table and leave the tip for their server, and the other people sitting across from the table lean over and grab the cash off the table and sit back down real quick like no one saw them.
That's shitty as fuck, dude.
I've
Speaking of
actually
shitty, I got more
reported it to my
information.
manager before, and we've kicked people out for doing that.
Well, so speaking of shitty, I got more information about Ethan Ralph's revenge porn shit.
Oh God.
He's the one that did it. He's the one that sent the fucking tame. He's the revenge porner.
He was like, why would you
he's the one.
put out-
And first of all, I will not watch it. However, I did see a screenshot of the girl. She's like 18 years old. He's a pretty girl, attractive girl. Why the fuck? She was clout chasing by fucking this dude. Because he's an ugly boy.
But why would you post up a picture of yourself sniffing a finger after you stuck it in a butt?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to... Hey.
I mean, I know dudes are gross, and I know y'all have all probably...
I've stuck my tongue in an asshole, so I'm not going to say much.
I'm not saying that, but why are you going to post a video of yourself doing it?
Yeah. I'm currently tweeting at Ethan Ralph, excuse me, and I'm telling them that he looks like Copper Cab in his late 40s.
I mean, like I said, I can't say a lot about a dude sniffing his thumb out. I've stuck my tongue in a girl's butt, so, I mean,
I think dudes have stuck their tongues in girls' butts.
Yeah, I mean, it's
this
just...
This guy has a porn where he is sniffing his thumb after taking it out of the girl's butthole and then decides that that's the clip he wants to fucking upload.
And apparently the girl is saying she's okay with it. That's a red flag right there for me. I mean, I don't...
with revenge porn being leaked.
Well, he wasn't revenge porning her. He sent it to her ex-boyfriend, trying to... He was in a weird kind of flex, I guess. I mean...
Weird flex, but okay.
Yeah, he's a dick. Which I mean, look, Ethan's a dick anyway. I mean, I've never been friends with Ethan. I know he has followed me on Twitter. I guess he still follows me. I don't know.
Jeff Holiday wants you to add him on the Skype call.
Get him in here. Get that Mr. Holiday in here.
Dude, I hate him. No.
I'm going to go get another a mom hard seltzer.
I'll bugger off and make room for Jeff if you like, mate.
Oh, you don't got to. You can stay. I mean, your face ain't even on the screen, so it's okay.
Oh,
you don't take up a box right now.
It's like I'm not even here.
It's like, well, I mean, you're here for just my sexual pleasures anyway.
All right, I'll get back under the table. Sorry.
Who told you to get out from under the table?
Yeah, I know.
Like I said, I don't know. All I know is like Ethan's one of those blood sport guys, from what I remember, right?
Yeah, he was kind of going places with his, the right leaning media stuff, and then it just all went bad. And he was with the crew when they went down. Was it in Florida where the guys like Warski's lost his shit, started screaming, the dudes pulled the gun out. It's all gone. That's where it all went. He was amongst all those guys. So meanwhile, here we are with our humble little fucking morning show. When we started, we just wanted to do something different to counter blood sports, and we're still kicking, and they're all fucking... I don't even know what the rest of those... Is Warski even alive at this point? I don't even know if he's alive.
Warski's still around, but I mean, he came into my chat room a while back, and everybody was like, "Hey, Andy," and I was like, "Fuck you, Warski."
Look, I like Warski's content before he kind of got into the blood sport shit. When he used to like go head to head with a certain MTV celebrity, that used to actually be pretty good, because he used to hand that crazy lady her ass on a silver platter quite regularly, because she's fucking crazy.
She was right about him, though.
Yeah. Look, I wish him well. I hope he's okay. But yeah, don't go back to the blood sport shit. That formula has proven to be a self-destructive fucking dead end.
Okay,
it is.
Okay.
Jeff, your mic's off, buddy.
Is it? What the
No,
fuck?
you're just kind of quiet.
We can hear you talking, but it's like you're not.
We're probably hearing through the webcam mic instead of the actual mic you're using. You're also a little laggy. It looks like maybe if you left and came back, it would.
We're looking at slideshow Holiday.
Yeah, maybe if you left and came back, it would fix it. I'm not sure.
He'll be back. But honestly, I don't wish Warski.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah. Is that better?
Yeah.
Can you hear me all right?
Yep,
Yeah.
much better.
Cool.
Come in fucking my shit up like that. What the hell?
Dude, so okay, here's the thing. I look like shit right now because I literally just woke up and I turned on the show,
beautiful.
but I saw you guys were talking about the fucking Ethan Ralph and all that kind of shit. Man,
Yeah, I
I've been
seen
following
him going at it yesterday on Twitter.
I've been following that shit like flies on shit, man. Oh my god, holy fuck. So okay, how do you know like how this whole shit came about?
Not really.
No, enlighten me.
Okay, this is some next level kind of shit. Okay, this is what happens. So Ralph, he divorces Nora. He then dates this one girl. It doesn't work out, and then he starts dating this girl, Faith, who's 18 now.
Yes.
Very recently now. Yeah. And there's people still digging into that one. But look, so he's dating this girl, and then not last night, but the night before, this random guy, people call him Meth. He's just this, kind of weird, lonely looking guy.
Did you say Meth?
Yeah, everybody calls him Meth because he looks,
on account of all the meth.
he kind of looks like he does a lot of meth.
So he looks like Shabisky, okay.
And so, so this dude goes live and he starts doing a stream where he's showing the Instagram DMs between him and Faith, and he's apparently been dating her for 5 years.
Whoa!
Yeah. I know. She's 18 now. I don't know.
So she was 13?
But e-dating, not real dating, e-dating. I don't think he's ever actually met her in real life. So, whatever. But apparently in these DMs, I know. In these DMs, she's detailing out like, I love you. I'm not really in love with Ralph. I don't really like Ralph, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not sleeping with him. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And this dude's like, fuck Ethan Ralph because, this is my woman and she's just, taking advantage of the situation, blah, blah, blah. In the middle of that fucking stream, he gets a DM from Ralph. And he looks at it on stream, and it's Ralph with a streamable link saying you should probably pull this up. And so he clicks it, and that's the sex tape.
Oh my god.
Now, here's the thing. That might be kind of a power move, like a total Giga Chad move, if not for the fact that, one, his body looks like a bulbous, like, roiling ocean of flesh. He sticks a finger in her ass, wiggles it like it's disgusting. Then he huffs, he smells.
Okay. In my brain, I envisioned him taking like a
you can't see
he
it.
just took one. Oh, okay.
He's holding it like this. She's riding him. Reverse cowgirl.
It's all audible.
Yeah. He smells it, and then I swear to God, you can hear a.
Oh! Stop!
Oh!
Okay, so riddle me this, Jeff Holiday. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I just have one question for you. Do you agree with me that Ethan Ralph looks like Copper Cab if he was in his late 40s?
And had cirrhosis, maybe. Yeah. yeah, I can see it. And then, yeah, I think he sucked the shit off his thumb.
Yeah.
And then, after they orgasm, his dick flops out. It's a very strange, small-looking penis, and you realize that he raw dogged her.
Oh no! Oh god! Oh god!
You know what makes this all the more sadder? The only thing I've seen about, Ethan Ralph and his girlfriend is him tweeting at the father of this girl.
Yeah.
And so
The saddest
a
thing is,
horrible
I
shame.
think Jeff and everybody agree, is basically this is a kid. This is a child. I mean, she's a kid. She's a kid. She's 18, barely 18, as Jeff just said. She's a child, basically, and now she's all over the fucking internet because this irresponsible fucking dickhead wanted to prove he's a man.
Right. Like, legally speaking, we can't be mad because they fucked. Because that's a
Yeah,
law.
no, I'm not mad at that.
You can't be mad about that. But you can say, one, that's kind of gross, dude. She's pretty fucking young. But whatever. Yes. And then, okay, you just ruined this bitch's life. Awesome.
Exactly. That's the problem right there. It isn't that I mean, she's legally okay. She's technically she's legally to be able to have sex. So I'm okay, fine. But to ruin this very young lady's life like that is fucked up. That is fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just think about all the girls who willingly went into porn and regretted it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And first of all, he is a very well-known figure on the internet. This young, not kind of attractive, actually, from what I've seen. You know, too attractive for him.
Yeah, well, yeah. Roadkill is too attractive for Ethan Fuckeroff. Okay,
but it's just that I feel like she's been totally taken advantage of. Is what I feel like. And he's not a dumb guy. He's not. I wouldn't say he's fucking genius or anything, but he's a fairly smart guy. Smart enough to be able to control a younger person's mind. I just feel like this girl's been taken advantage of.
Oh, I agree. I 100%. But
poor girl.
Yeah, no. What was fucking crazy though is like because you guys are also talking about Andy, and man, I got a lot to say. But last night,
I know you hate.
I fucking hate that piece of shit. Last night I kind of tuned in for a little bit to Andy's really pathetic Little D Live show, and he his show now.
Is that where he's hiding now?
Yeah. Andy is so fucking unhinged now that now his stutter's 10 times worse, and he tries to talk, and he has a co-host, and all the co-host is there for is to be like, Andy, whoa man, we need to be good vibrations, man. We need to and seriously, he talks about vibes and shit to calm his ass down. But Andy goes off with this drunken preach from the mountain kind of thing about a revenge porn is, it's not cool. And shit. And he tries to moralize about, hell yeah, maybe my friend fucked up by posting revenge porn, but, whatever. Andy posted revenge porn a year and a half ago.
Yes, he did.
Fucking piece of shit. At least Ralph got to fuck the girl that he posted the revenge porn of. Andy never did.
And Andy even admitted one time to stealthing.
Oh yeah. No, he's a sex
pest.
pest.
So fucked up.
Yeah. That makes Andy a piece of fucking shit. That does.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the statement that I've got no problem walking up to my car at the end of the day when Warski's standing by my car, and he says, "So, you think I'm a piece of shit because I stealth?" I go, "Yeah, I think you're a fucking piece of shit because you stealth. Now what, you little cunt?" Because I'm about 1.5 foot taller than him, and I would just hold my hand on his forehead while he was swinging in the air, and then I'd just bitch slap him. Fucking little cunt.
Yeah, he
Fuck
is.
you, Andy, for that. Fuck you.
Yeah. Shit. That's like when he came into my chat room that day. Everybody was like, "Hey, Andy," and I'm like, "Fuck you, Andy." And Missy didn't know what was going on because she didn't know about Andy that much. And Missy was like,
I legit thought it was Andy Milonakis. I confused. I heard Andy, and the only Andy I knew of was Andy Milonakis.
I think we all need to calm down. We need some good vibes here. Come on now.
Yeah,
I would have freaked out if it was Andy.
Warski is.
Yeah, Warski's a shit. He really is. I mean, and by the way, I know you don't know much about him. Jeff and Andy used to be really good friends.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
I mean, they were really good friends, and then it went.
See, what's fucking nutty, right before the whole blood sports thing kicked off, me and Andy were really good friends. During the very first VidCon that I went to, Andy and I, we got suites together. At this one fucking motel. Bullshit. Yeah, dude. And we just opened the doors in between the suites and fucking left them open. Like, hey, this is our fucking party pad. It's awesome. Let's go. We knew each other pretty well, and we talked all the time. Now, when his regular content, his daily uploads of obnoxious shit was starting to peter out in popularity. Yeah. He was trying to figure out some way to reinvent himself. I helped him. I helped him kind of brainstorm things. I played NPCs in his GTA 5 roleplay, videos and shit. Yeah, dude, I was a bro. Man. Yeah, I was a bro. And then and I'm not fucking around here. When he threw me under the bus and started the fucking 1.5 year long bullshit of me getting doxxed and death threats and all sorts of shit, and Andy fucking did that. You know why he did it?
What was that?
Money. That's it. Money. Yeah. He and I never had a falling out. We never had a falling out. We never had a fucking argument. He just did it literally overnight. Literally.
And that's shitty. And that's, I mean...
That just shows he was never an actual friend to begin with.
Yeah, no, I mean, fuck that dude. Whatever.
Yeah.
I've got a name I want to drop. What's happening with Tonkasaw lately? Fucking that guy was fucking train wreck.
I haven't heard about him.
He honestly, I gotta put some respect on Tonka. Like, he just went back and just did his show. He just does his show. That's it.
Did he really?
That's it. Yeah, he's just doing his thing. Just like Tonka saw, he just did a basic small little show every day, sometimes for hours and hours and hours. And then he got big because of the whole blood sports thing, and then he got small because of the blood sports thing. And that was just basically back down to where he was before, just doing it
kind of there.
Well, they all started eating each other. I mean, that's what happened in the blood sport thing. They ran out of other people to fuck with, and they started fucking with each other, and it all went crazy.
I think
I hated the blood sport thing, dude. I hated it too.
Worski challenged fucking old mate to a fight, and I'll give Worski credit. He's fucking showing up. And the dude that had been going around calling himself a professional fucking sports entertainment or wrestler or whatever the fuck he wants to call himself, he lied so fucking much that I don't think anybody could unravel that big ball of shit that he created. It was amazing.
Here's the thing, though. Tonka Saw is actually doing weekly performances at a small time wrestling outfit. He wrestles every week. No shit. He wrestles every week. Yeah.
Yeah, he was an actual wrestler. I knew that.
I don't know if he knows how to fight or anything like that. But
being a pro wrestler doesn't mean you know how to fight. That's
right. But I mean, he wasn't lying about being a wrestler. I don't know about pro, but he's definitely a wrestler. Yeah. It's like I said with anything else, man. The blood sports thing, everybody got caught up in it. It was this wild fucking ride, and then everybody crashed. Everybody lost.
Well, you've seen it.
Loaded like Beirut.
I knew it was going to crash because you can't rely on that kind of content for long.
No,
you just can't. I mean, it's going to blow up in your face. It just is. Speaking of somebody, I don't know what's going on, but apparently, little chin boy, what's his name, Leafy, said the N-word.
Ain't that cute?
On what?
I don't know, but I've seen a lot of people bitching about it. And,
it might be what I saw. I saw him tweet out and say N-I-G-G-A in a tweet.
Yeah, he did it with the A in multiple tweets. You were right every couple of days.
Do that.
Again, I'm not going to sit here and defend that behavior. Even Shab tweeted it out and called him out and was like, "Oh wow, you're real fucking cool" or whatever. And I saw that. Was like, yeah, right. Whatever, bro. Like again,
you can't do that shit now.
I'm not defending.
Be responsible. It's all I can
A is a lot better than ER.
What? Like, okay, being involved, and Jeff was very involved in it also, and I was very involved in it. 2016's gone.
Yeah.
And they need to realize that you can't talk and act like we did back in 2016.
Oh no, you can't, dude. You'll get fucked up.
Yes. Dude, there's things I said last year that I wouldn't even come close to saying now. And I'm trying to change because I have there's a certain word that was part of my vernacular and I said it all the time. As you notice, I haven't said it much. The R word. And I'm talking about the R for, the word about mentally people, you know what I'm talking about, the word.
Yeah.
And I said it a lot. And I got called out on it recently. And I tried to defend it. And then after I sit there and thought about it, the girl was right. And I was like, I sit there and try to defend myself, but then I was wrong.
Just and the truth of it is, like, it's a hallmark of strength to self-examine and then to basically do what you believe is actually right once you've self-examined it. Yeah. So if you feel like at the end of it, like, okay, I was wrong, I'm going to change my behavior, that's strength. It's weakness to just arbitrarily push back against everything. That's weakness.
Yeah, so, I agree.
Good on you, dude. Good on you.
I do want to speak on that horrible word that ends with A, okay? Because I was born in the North, but I live in the South. So I can attest to Pimpmunk on his statement where he says that racism is probably a bigger deal up north than it is down south now, to be honest. Like, don't get me wrong, like there's probably just amount of horrible people everywhere you go.
We're just more open.
Exactly, right? So you know who the fuck to avoid. Yeah. But
Up here in New England, it's closet races.
What I was gonna say is, you may have friends in your life who are black friends, because I know that a lot of them in my life were like, I don't care, bro. Say it. I think it's funny, bro. Call me it, bro. It's like I don't give a shit. You know, like you might, you know, whatever. But and for so long in my life, I was like, yeah, that's not a problem. It's called vernacular. It's how we talk locally. But the problem is, you know, as times change and shit goes on, I've encountered more and more people who will punch you in the fucking face.
It's a good point you're making, and I kind of made this yesterday when I was talking about the G-Man Shanny situation, right? When G-Man come on and said, well, I forgive her for saying the N-word. Okay, fine. I've got black friends who don't give a shit if I say the N-word. Don't give a damn. But there's other black folks other than you, G-Man, that don't want to hear that word.
Yep.
Speaking of G-Man, he blocked me.
And there's other black people besides my... Dude,
G-Man banned me yesterday.
No, you should be banned. You're a racist.
on his YouTube channel, yeah.
On his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I don't care. G-Man's a fucking idiot.
If G-Man saw a photo of you, he'd probably start sending you dick pics.
I gotta go get G-Man's chat room.
There's like this overarching fucking silliness, right? About the N-word pass. And I think a lot of people don't really get, including G-Man. I think G-Man's a big of an idiot. He doesn't get it. The whole joke about the N-word pass is like, yo, I'm gonna give you the N-word pass. That doesn't exist. It only exists for that one fucking person, dude.
Yeah, it's not real.
That's the joke, though. That's the joke. So when a black dude who's like grinning really big is like N-word pass and shit, he's fucking with you.
Yeah.
Like,
there is no N-word card.
Hannibal gave me the black card, right? Hannibal gave me the black card here one day, and it's not real, folks. I really didn't get a fucking card in the mail.
It's an actual card that you get. You're not like put on some list that they can look up. Like,
but now I have been invited to many cookouts.
I was gonna say, spoiler alert: there is no barbecue.
Actually, there are.
Oh yeah,
I used to know this. I'm the guy when I was a bit younger and going to nightclubs, and we had our own little joke, and that would walk into the quiet section of the nightclub where everyone's sipping on cocktails and being very nice to each other, and I'd walk in and he'd yell out first. He'd yell out, "Hey, N-word," and I'd look over and scream out, "What are you looking at, honky?" and would just flip that shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And people would just get fucking so confused because we're like using really derogatory terms, but we're role playing opposites, and the bouncers used to just crack up laughing, but all of the fucking snotty, like the hoity-toities used to just get utterly confused and scared because we'd use some really, really shitty language, but the opposite person would use it. So I was calling him all the derogatory terms for white people. He was calling me all the derogatory terms. It was fucking great fun. And we did that for years. It never stopped. Like, started at 18. Well, we're still doing it now, mid-20s.
I feel like I would have had a ball if I was born in Australia.
As someone as someone who has been enthralled, I guess the word, into the black community, because I've always been in the black community. I've dated black women most of my life. Everybody knows. I mean, I've always hung around black people. Dude, and then for a while here on the internet, I made a lot of jokes and they laughed, my friends did. But then I got to thinking, they're different because they know me. People who don't know me, I could actually really hurt by using those words. So I just decided, fuck it, I'm going to change my style. Just like what I did with atheistic. I already did all that humor anyway. When I used to do atheistic comedy, and then I moved on from that. We have to move on to better ourselves anyway. And so fuck it. And we all know that those words hurt people. Why does it, I want to be a rebel. Fuck being a rebel. Fuck pushing, just be a nice person. Fuck.
I agree, man. I 100% agree. You gotta change. You gotta morph. You gotta become, something bigger than yourself sometimes. I don't know. It's fucking crazy. Also,
by the way, did you know Jamaicans not black?
Also, there you go.
I can only assume whose belly that is. That's fucking hilarious.
It is. I've seen. That is the belly.
Yeah, I saw the video of someone jumping and then bouncing back up on the mountain.
I made that.
Yeah. You need to like send me the green screen of that or whatever.
Yeah, dude.
Version of it.
Yeah, somebody took and very carefully like rotoscoped everything but Ethan's ocean out of the room. And then put it up as a green screen, and then another dude motion stabilizes. So now it's just like this fucking incredible like Jello thing going. It's wild. The thing is,
I didn't have much anyway about respect for this dude, but after he said something yesterday on Twitter to you, where I even lost more respect, is when he insulted Mims.
That pissed me the fuck off.
That pissed me off because Mims is a friend of mine. I love Mims to death.
Yeah.
And, I mean, Memory is dude. The first time I met Memory, I sat there and talked to her for hours. Her and the other dude. So you think? I don't know what his name. I can't remember that guy's name. I don't remember his fucking name. But anyway, we sat there at that party and talked for hours, and I fell in love with her. I did. I fell in love with her. She's like an awesome human being. And when he insulted her yesterday, it just fucking it pissed me off.
I feel you, man. The thing is, when you're dealing with those kinds of people, they're gonna try and figure out what's a weakness. Yeah, what'll hurt you. And like that kind of shit used to really bother me back in the day, but these days, and me and Menz talked about it too. It doesn't really bug me anymore when they try and bring up Mems, because it just reminds me how gorgeous my wife is. Yeah. People will be like, people say shit like, "Oh well, you know, your wife cucks you to fuck women," which has actually never happened. Back in the day, me and Memory used to have threesomes with women. Yeah. And so when they try and make fun of me for it, it just reminds me of all the fucking hot ass threesomes I've had in the past.
And it's your business. That's fucking. I mean, who the fuck cares what you do in your bedroom like that with your wife? Fuck it. But you know, if you've ever talked to her, you'll realize how sweet a person she is. Yeah, she's a tough broad and all that. Don't get me wrong, but she's a very caring person. You can tell she like when she was talking to me, I could tell she was genuinely interested in me. And
she's a sweet person, man.
She's a very sweet person.
Crap out of her. I think she's like an absolute inspiration to all women around. Like she's a total role model, and
she's strong and she's very kind. She's a good person.
Yeah, and Jeff's right though. People will like. I mean, look what Joe did. I hate to bring up this shit again, but Joe knew that bringing up my folks would get to me, and he brought up my dad's situation, and that fucking it hurt, and I was mad. And, I still think he's a piece of shit, but, I'm over it, but still think he's a piece of shit for doing what he did.
Yeah.
But people will do that. People will attack what they know you care most about. And it makes me mad because this is the internet. We're all supposed to be entertainers or whatever. You can attack me. I'm okay with you attacking me. Call me a fat fuck, a retard, a redneck, or whatever. I'm okay with that. Especially my who has nothing to do with this. They don't come on here. They're not,
It's like when people try to bring up my kids.
Yeah.
It's shitty.
Oh, my kids got nothing to do with this. My kids aren't here. My kids, you don't know my kid. Like it's ridiculous.
But please make fun of Jeff, everybody. I want you all to do that.
I just want to say one thing on the topic. Maybe we can close out on the fucking Ralph guy for this. I saw what you guys were talking about, and I don't know much about your wife, Mr. Jeff Holiday, but I have watched you in passing for multiple years now, and I have seen this woman stop by and make jokes and bring you water and make sure you're okay. She's a good woman. And so all I'm saying is I saw that little exchange you guys had last night, and that's when I clicked on this guy's Twitter, and I was like, this motherfucker looks like Copper Cab in his 40s. But I was going to tweet it at him right then, but again, this was in the middle of you guys' feud, so I was like, I'm going to stay the fuck out of it. Yeah. But this morning, I let him know that he looks like Copper Cab in his late 40s. And on that note, I'm going to go grab another Natural Light Seltzer.
I get tickled. I always like watching Jeff fight on Twitter, though. I do enjoy it tremendously.
I'm good at it.
Your dick is gross.
I just like he's trying to bring up all these arguments and shit to me, like blah, 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 blah. I'm like, dude, your dick is fucking gross, and now everybody's seen it. You showed everybody your weird, gross dick. What the fuck?
When I was saying that shit, your dick is gross.
And the thing is, too, I mean, you know, it's like we were talking about. You know, there's things that people try and bring up to really try and hurt you. Mm-hmm. And I know the things that would hurt Ethan Ralph. I know the things that like I could bring up, but I don't want to fucking do that to that dude. That's fucked up. That's crazy. And does it suck because I don't have as many tools to try and hurt this person as he hurts me? Not really. No, not really. I just like the easiest way to defeat Ethan Ralph is to not talk about Ethan Ralph, but we're allowed to for a little bit right now because of like the stupid shit, ridiculous, shit that he did. But but
I brought you my frog.
Hey,
oh, that's his frog. Look at the boogie.
Listen to this. You hear it croaking?
What the fuck is that thing?
It's a French bulldog.
That's not a dog.
It's a little
far back in its ancestry, there may have been a wolf, and if that wolf could see what has become of its offspring, it would probably jump off a fucking cliff.
It may like look at this thing. It may also there may be frog in the.
Look at the fucking.
It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
It's
pretty cutie pie.
It's just chilling us going. I don't want to be here, Dad. Why are you doing this to me?
Put me down, Dad.
Say hi to the people.
Put me down, Dad.
Jeff, I'm addicted to huffing my hand sanitizer.
Oh, dude, I know. It's fucking crazy. I do that shit all the time too, like, because I keep my hands like meticulously fucking clean as much as I possibly can.
Yeah.
And so like but I've always been like addicted to the smells of like soaps and shit.
Oh, I've got with this one hand sanitizer. This shit smells awful. Like it's like they used grain alcohol or something to make it because the stench it makes you want to throw up. It really does. It dissipates quickly, but I'll use anything else before I use that fucking hand sanitizer.
I like that nostril burn it gives me.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to fucking make a bit of a diss video on my second channel about David Silverman today.
Oh.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What happened with David Silverman?
He's pissing me off, dude. Fucking look at it. So this is he. Oh my god, he makes this fucking tweet. I'm gonna try and read it dramatically. I don't remember what his fucking voice sounds like. I'm upset. I'm literally thinking of voting red right now. Me, David Silverman. I used to say, I'm so blue I make the sky look red. I haven't changed. The left has changed. And here I sit contemplating the pussy-grabbing crook because cops and due process and free speech. What the fuck? So, but it's not just that. Somebody replies to him. They're like, free speech and not discrimination, blah, blah, blah. He says, it's a shit show, Michael. It's like they want me to vote orange. What will it take, Dave? Defunding the police to dismantle an undefined systemic racism. The scientific method is white. Believe all women. 2 + 2 does not equal 4. What world is this? What left is this? Dude, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, dramatic.
That was a bit dramatic.
God. All right.
I'm gonna make you drink liquor, Jeff Holiday.
That worked 4 years ago. 4 years ago. You missed the fucking boat, you idiot.
Exactly. They're still trying to hang around 2016.
What the fuck?
2016 wasn't even that good, but I think it's so much better than fucking.
But it was back in the time where the whole anti-SJW movement started and all that shit. Which, sad to say, I was a bit on board with that shit now. But but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm about to fucking call myself out here. I did a lot of it for views.
Oh yeah, me too. Most of it.
Yeah, there you go. I think most of us did it, and they don't want to admit it. Well, I will say this: a lot of people aren't as honest as me and Jeff.
That's why I watched Andy. That's why I watched Sargon. That's why I watched Crown T. That's why I watched Jeff Holiday. That's why I watched all kinds of people because of the anti-SJW stuff.
Yeah,
and now it's gone completely off the rails the other direction.
Mm-hmm.
Like you've taken it to the point where you're being an asshole is now is your butt hurt when you're not allowed to be an asshole anymore. Like what the fuck?
And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a little confused about people these days because, okay, whether you like her or not, I really don't give a flying fuck. Kamala Harris, you know, she was chosen to be vice president. All of a sudden, Kamala's not black; she's Jamaican.
She's half Jamaican and half Indian, I do believe.
Yeah, she is.
She's at least brown. Yeah,
she's a person of color.
Yeah,
and now all of a sudden racism matters to Republicans because she put away a lot of black criminals. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is going on right here?
I know. I mean, you could try and point out to some of these people, like, you know, Kamala is Jamaican, but her ancestry is actually genealogy from Africa, as is most Jamaicans these days.
What do you mean, Jeff? What? You mean what?
But trying to explain
how did that happen?
maybe with like finger paint, you might be able to help some people who buy into that shit understand what you're talking about. But nah, you know,
they're so weird. And first, look here, maybe she did. Like I said before, Biden's not my first, third, fourth, or fifth, but Biden is the choice we have against Orange Man.
Right. Remember my campaign back in. If it's not Trump, you should vote for it.
Yeah, exactly. And I've been arguing this morning with a lot of people, and I've seen people that I love and care for say some stupid shit about all the Bernie butt hurt people. And guess what? I'm going to read something to you right quick. I want to read something. I read it. Congratulations to Kamala Harris, who will make history as our next vice president. She understands what it takes to stand up for working people, fight for health care for all, and take down the most corrupt administration in history. Let's get to work and win. Guess who said that? His name is Bernie fucking Sanders.
Yep. Oh, what? No, Bernie's a cuck.
It's Bernie Sanders who said so. Bernie people, shut the fuck up.
It's like I'll put it this way too. Like I'm a hardcore Bernie. I'm a hardcore lefty dude. I'm not necessarily big on like mainstream liberal politicians and shit. But you know, the movement is still there. It's just not in the presidential race right now, and it's not gonna be for another 4 years. So we can't really just be bitchy. We could do you could do a protest for it. I'm not going to tell anybody who to vote for. I'm not going to tell anybody who to vote for.
I will.
But if if what you're talking like as a hardcore Bernie dude or a progressive guy or whatever, and those are the values you want to vote for, and they're not represented, I'm sorry, but these are the choices that we have.
And I guarantee you, Red Eye said this before, and I agree. If you look at Biden, he'll have more values you agree with than Trump does.
Yeah, well, these policy platforms, you go and have a look. He wants to have, like, reduce the cost of healthcare over time down to, I think he may even be okay with the government-funded healthcare, but he doesn't just want to drop the hammer on that shit. It's got to be done in a gradual thing, so you can sort of your economy can adapt to that, because there'll be a lot of businesses that currently will be no longer viable when the government's funding healthcare. Yeah. Or you do what we do in Australia, which is a hybrid. You have private hospitals where you can go and get the crazy treatment with your private healthcare, or you can have the public system that is so stressed at the moment it's not funny because of COVID, but that's another fucking story. Harris is a good choice. She's been an attorney general from what I understand, and she was also a fucking district attorney. So she's a pit bull. She fucking goes for shit. She understands the game, and she's also a woman of color. So she's got a pretty good perspective on what it's like to be an American from that, you know, little niche. And
she's not going. I'll be honest with you. She's not my first choice, but I don't give a shit. Here's the thing that now I seen Sofane tweet this morning, and I agree with him. Think on this: she will pick an attorney general that will go after Trump.
Yeah. Hey, that's enough. That's reason enough for me, man. That's reason enough for me.
There you go. She'll be heavy on the choice of the next attorney general. Guarantee you that. Biden will probably let her pick it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna not thrilled. Anything is better than Trump.
One thing's for certain, though, like even I don't know if you guys have noticed or not, but like the protests that have been around the country ever since the federal troops pulled out of Portland, it's actually been kind of calming down. It's still violent, it's still crazy, but it's gone way, way down, which is what usually happens when you stop agitating people with federal troops. But here's the thing, though. Kamala and Biden get in, I have a feeling that, depending on some of her policy decisions, if they don't know how to handle it right, we'll probably get some Portland rioting into their administration too. I'm pretty sure.
I think you people just like to fucking riot, all right? I'm joking.
We do. Yeah, man. Portland's fucking. Well, I'm old, so protesting is a young man's game.
It is.
But yeah, dude. Yeah, that's just that town, man.
But now I also say this now. People talking about debates. Now, in a debate between Mike Pence and Kamala Harris, she'll eat him the fuck alive.
Yeah, she will.
Yeah.
She will eat him to the fuck up.
Yep.
I will agree.
Now, the Trump-Biden debate, Trump's a good talker, I'll give him that, but he's full of shit.
Yeah.
He's so goddamn weird these days, though. Jeff, let me ask you a question. I have this little theory. Do you think he's trying to tank this?
No. So, like, something recently got leaked that Trump has his own disinformation campaign fed to him. Like, his analysts and his handlers around him make fake charts, very colorful charts, to show him what a good job he's doing. This got leaked recently. Like, they make flashcards to explain shit to him.
Stop.
I'm fucking dead serious.
But they know he's going to tweet it out. Why would they do that?
Because the people who love
fucking hair out, dude.
Because the people who love Trump, the people who love Trump because he pisses off the left first and foremost, and because he pisses off the left second and second most. That's it. They don't give a fuck about like whether or not he's actually like a good person or a good president. Because this whole thing has all been a giant caricature to try and paint like basically half the country as literally insane.
Yeah. Remember when he was running for 2016 and he started saying that outrageous shit, and his PR team were fucking horrified when he did one of the first tweets. But what happened was something unexpected. His numbers went up. And the team got together and they came up with a term. It's called the Trump bump. And they came up with this little fucking mantra: let Trump be Trump, during the fucking 2016. Yeah, and they would encourage him to tweet or outrageous shit, and his fucking numbers would fucking go up. And he's been doing that, thinking that tactic's going to keep working. And well, COVID-19 came along, and now you got 150,000 fucking dead people and 4 to 5 million infected, potentially up to 50 million.
And here's the thing: we shut the whole goddamn country down because 2,000 people died on 9/11. There's like 1,500 people a day dying now. And when I shut it, what? This shit's blowing my fucking mind. I swear it is. This shit is blowing my. I don't know. But now that shit, I understand what you're saying about the Trump bump thing, but it's reversed now. It's like people aren't. I mean, they say he's ridiculous. Like, he wants to defund Social Security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is the worst thing you could possibly. And people don't understand. People who work, I don't understand about the pay cut. I mean, the payroll thing. I understand. But by doing that, he has to defund Social Security, and that's going to affect you in the long run. Way worse than what's going on now.
I had this friend of mine. He posted on Facebook, and it's so crazy too. He's had the worst takes lately. He's a black dude, he and like his takes on the fucking BLM protests have been really rough as well. But so he posted this thing on Facebook. He's like, hey, whatever you think about Trump or whatever, I'm getting an extra $300 in my unemployment. And everybody's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? What are you talking about? That's not good. You realize it was supposed to be $600, right? Yeah. And now you're only getting half that. And you realize that's your money. That's your money. We pay taxes. That's our fucking money. And he's only going to give us half.
Him a favor.
And when he did that, he's now cutting Social Security. How are you happy about this? What is wrong with you?
Okay. I actually was having a conversation before the show started with Dirt here, and Dirt was like, "Damn, you changed my mind."
All right, granted this, I'll admit that, because I didn't know that he was going to defund Social Security, and that's what, and this is the thing that I tell to all of my conservative people who I interact with on a regular basis. There are people who I know who are friends of mine who are like, "Yeah, bro, I just got fired from my factory because we're, like bullshit and whatever, blah, blah, blah. But fuck COVID, bro. I'm going to go out and get another job. I'm not going to be a schlub on the fucking system and fucking, go on unemployment." And I'm like, dude, you paid for that fucking money. All that shit, every hundreds and hundreds of dollars they took out of your paycheck every 2 fucking weeks. That's your fucking money that they have that went into tax money that you benefit. So who the fuck's to decide that if you want to take that money that you paid in back rather than say it goes to the military industrial complex or whatever the fuck? Exactly. Like, that's your fucking money.
And that's what
that's where that went.
Exactly.
Oh, but
that's what I meant this morning when I said to you that, people are like, well, I'm not going to vote for Biden now because he picked Kamala. I am not willing to risk my mother's Social Security just to make a point that I don't like Biden.
Right.
And the same people, when you suggest about funding healthcare or student debt, they will scream at the top of their lungs, "Not with my tax dollars, you're not." It's just like the fucking disconnect there is amazing. It's just like a massive short circuit that sends flares up into space that aliens go, "Whoa, must be election time." It's fucking amazing. Like like right now in America, there's a record number of people being infected with COVID-19. We've got a bit of a spike in Australia, so they shut the entire state down to Victoria and just went, "Fuck it, Melbourne's shut down again. Get fucked, everybody." What do they do? So a certain part of the right conservative biker dudes, they're all at Sturgis right now, creating the next wave that's going to fucking explode out of that epicenter and travel across America about as fast as a Harley Davidson can go legally. They're not wearing helmets. They're not social distancing. Oh, fuck, man.
And bikers are so cool, but then they're doing stupid. Now I don't like bikers, fucking idiots.
No, and here's the other crazy part. I've seen these 2 new factions. It's the conservative bikers carrying guns, going to government buildings and having demonstrations. But then there's these extreme left dudes that are wearing tie-dye, brightly coloured stuff. With and they've got the same sort of scarves like a certain Afghan fucking mujahideen. These fuckers are all left-leaning and they're carrying assault rifles, and they're now saying we can't talk anymore. We're just waiting for the shooting to start. It's like, oh fuck! It's like that's terrifying, and everyone's just like, It's like no, pump the brakes, America. You got people walking around with assault rifles that are ready to shoot at each other over fucking Trump. Basically, it's over fucking Trump. Don't do that.
It's just dumb. And speaking of the face mask and all that shit, our state finally made a mandate, right, to wear face masks, and it's been going on for like a week now. And guess what happened? Believe it, cases has dropped in our state. Blow your fucking mind.
Fake news. That's fake news, mate. CNN.
Yeah, like I said yesterday, Pimp, they just stopped faking the cases when they passed the legislation.
Yeah, that's what it was, dude. And did y'all see this guy? There was a video I watched yesterday. There's this dude. He's a little short, squatty, muscled up dude. But he's up in the damn store yelling at people saying, "Looks like you got doilies on your faces. I can't believe you believe this bullshit." And he's going to act like he's wanting to fight all these people. And his son's a teenage boy, literally picked him up and walked him out of the store. And I'm like, damn, dude. It's just weird.
This reminded me of an encounter I had in PetSmart. I have reptiles and shit, so I went to go get mealworms and whatnot, and I'm sitting there, and there's this fucker with his little kids and shit. He's getting his dog groomed, and he's the only dude in the store without a mask that says "mask required for entry," and he's wearing a shirt that says "stand your ground," like all these laws and shit on him. Like, I just want to look at him and be like, wow, man, yeah, some laws are cooler than others, huh? Because I live in a county where North Carolina, we've mandated that masks are necessary for public travel and being in a store in a closed building, and my particular county, our sheriff said, yeah, bullshit, we're not enforcing that.
It's bad. I don't like people anymore. But Missy, what are we doing the second hour? I can't hear you.
We eat the man.
Louder!
Louder? No, I'm just, we eat the man. That's right. That's when I tell you to give us money, and you do so in the description below. Shabisky has a Patreon. Missy has a Patreon. Please throw them a few bucks. The great Booleanenator, the voice in the sky, has a Patreon. Please throw him a few bucks. And of course, I have a Patreon. I also have Streamlabs and a direct link to PayPal if you want to tip. And I will throw my Cash App in the chat if you want to give us some money. Please do so. I have a small stream goal of $50,000. Small.
If we do that, we'll do a Friday show every day till the end of time, or at least till we're all dead.
I do have a small stream goal of a measly $100. If we make it, I'll let Shabisky get naked.
I'll let him.
I think
we
I'm on the
usually make him
Shabisky.
shower in his clothes.
I know what Shabisky's doing. What Shabisky's actually doing is he's got a second stream going, and it's just like a chill hour with Shabisky where he doesn't actually say anything. Everyone just sits there and they contemplate existence for 2 hours, and Shab's just on screen silent.
Oh, I'm getting hella donations over here.
Yeah.
I did want to say this. Shabisky was not on yesterday, as you all know, and he taught more yesterday than he has today. So
he's the greatest.
He's one of those people like with the healing gaze where like they just sit in front of the people in the crowd and they're like,
well, there's a dude that sits there and he smiles on stream for fucking 6 hours or something, and he gets mad views.
Oh my god!
I've seen that.
He gets insane views and fucking money coming in. It's there's some weird shit on YouTube that people get paid bank for, and it's like, oh,
I think I originally heard of it from like PewDiePie or something. That guy, and I looked at his channel, and yeah, he had like 50 to 100,000 subs. The guy you're talking about that just sits there and looks at the camera for 8 hours or 5 or whatever he chooses.
It's pretty crazy, but look, he's doing his thing. No one's getting hurt. I'm pretty sure he's got some of the most fucking taut face muscles. Could crack those cheeks.
Get like robbed though. Like, wasn't there one of the videos? If it's the same dude I'm thinking of, that he just sits there and like smiles, creepy. Somebody like tried breaking into his apartment while one of those videos were being filmed, and he just still like sat there, didn't break character, didn't start. They came in, like looked at him, like looked at the camera, kind of got like spooked, freaked out, and ran out of the apartment. And he just stayed there, finished the video, and then uploaded the fucking thing.
Like a boss.
Like a boss. Like a motherfucker.
That's drugs, man.
Like a boss.
That's drugs.
I need to sniff more hand sanitizer.
Oh god.
Snorted.
You should get some Febreze and combine the two. See what happens.
Febreze.
He loves that shit. Is it Febreze that you like? Is that the stuff?
It's the Snuggles.
Snuggles.
It's a Snuggles.
Meth in the can.
Yeah, I call it meth in the can because it's just addictive. I love it. It's I can't remember which brands put out, but it's Snuggles and it shit's good.
Is that the one with like the bear?
Yeah,
it's the brand. The brand is Snuggles.
No, but it's put out. No, it's Snuggles. That's the detergent and stuff or whatever. But there's an air freshener company in business with them, and
Airwick shit.
Airwick, I think that's what it is. Actually, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I remember when I was a little kid, like 3 or 4 years old, I had Snuggle books on tape.
Wow.
Like storybooks of like the Snuggles the bear like having adventures, and like a tape that you would put in and it would like read. Yeah, like you read along with it. I don't know.
That sounds racist.
Yeah, Missy, I don't know what this whole bear thing is.
I swear to God, there's books on tape of Snuggles the bear.
You sure you're not just remembering the pedo bear meme?
I remember Snuggles the bear. I remember Snuggles the bear.
See?
Is there books?
Fuck y'all.
I don't remember books.
Yeah, there's books on tape.
What's books on tape? Is it like an audio book or is that like?
It's like a book, like a read along. Like the tape reads you the
book.
Was
that Snuggles or Teddy Rubbskin?
Oh no, Snuggles.
Rubbskin.
It puts the lotion on its skin, or it gets.
I say Teddy Rubbskin because of the YouTuber Teddy Rubbskin.
Are you still? Are you still drinking that seltzer, Mr. Holiday?
I am indeed. Like it really helps to curb the impulses of like, I should go chug a bottle of liquor. Yeah. I'm gonna do seltzer instead. I've been. I kind of went on a bit of a bender last weekend, so it's pretty easy for me to be like just stone sober for like probably the next week.
Good. I can't. I'm drinking this natural light seltzer, okay, and it's total mom shit. That's why I called it mom seltzer earlier. This one is it's Catalina Lime Mixer, and it says with cherry and lime become best friends. And then this one is House Rules. And it's
fucking Catalina wine mixer.
When strawberry and kiwi call the shots.
Oh, I want to meet that marketing department and punch them in the face.
Yeah, but it was like $10 for a 12-pack, so I'm gonna go grab another.
When you said that, I thought about Step Brothers, the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Fucking Catalina wine mixer.
It's such a great movie.
It is. You want to go do karate in the garage? Nobody said yeah. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we best friends now?
Yeah.
Shabisky, you ever seen Step Brothers?
I've seen some of it, like the best friends thing you just said. I remember, but I must have only watched some of it. Like I remember the part where the bunk bed breaks. That's that bed, right?
You're the worst movie watcher, though, because every time somebody asks you to watch a movie, I watch some of it. You don't watch some of movies.
No, I get
even when we do movie nights, he like disappears, then comes back, and he's like, "What?
Well, you do this every movie we ask about. I watch some of it. You're supposed to watch the whole fucking movie.
Right.
I tried.
Skip out on us for a movie night, and then you come back.
This sumbitch said that the Holy Grail was boring, Jeff.
I think the Holy Grail was psychedelic mushrooms.
Right.
You see Jeff's face?
What?
No.
Oh, Monty Python, you piece of shit.
Yes, he said Monty Python's Holy Grail was boring.
Look, I love you, Shabby, but Monty Python it's the fucking Holy Grail.
All right, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna need to go get some booze now. I don't know.
Driving Jeff to drink. Look at
so I'm gonna bounce. I'm gonna go do the second half of me waking up and like kind of put myself together, you know. But I love you guys. Good to see you.
Too.
Thanks for dropping by, mate.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by. And with your Ethan Ralph report. Get it, report?
We got the inside dirt on that whole thing.
Ask Jeff Holiday, but he's a flake, so I'll ask you guys. Have you ever heard of this Dr. Stoner's fresh herb vodka?
Oh
no,
dude, this shit literally tastes like you're taking a bite out of a fresh picked nug of live herb. Like I'm pretty sure they like put it in a barrel with the plants. It's fucking good. There's no THC or anything in it. It's just 42.0% alcohol.
Too much.
Yeah, I'm 21, so I've been drinking for many more years than since I've been 21. But I figure I'll get tired of it in a year or so.
Probably.
Well, yeah,
PT Ham wants that.
PT Ham wants him. He wants to know where you get this from, but don't give him the information until he tips $5,000.
Yeah. You got a tip for that info, PT.
To an outlet. You have to go to the liquor store. So
don't give it out to him. Hell, we need zeros. Bert.
Yeah, I've never drank that, but that's all right. Sounds like pretty good stuff.
Okay, like you either love it or you hate it, man. That's what I've come to find out. I love it. Like, it doesn't taste like what?
Go ahead, buddy. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, it doesn't taste like you're smoking.
Hey, you know what though?
It tastes like you're eating it.
Seriously, finish.
What up, though, Pimpmunk? No, I'm done. What's good, Pimpmunk?
No, finish. What you gonna say?
No, I finished it. It's good.
You gonna finish?
Can I talk?
I'm done. No.
Let's chat talk.
No, don't talk, Missy.
I was gonna talk, but not even.
I think he's intimidated by Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff scares me.
What do you want to say, Shabisky? What the fuck do you want to say to me, Shabisky?
Yeah, you're contractually obligated to say at least 3 fucking words every 10 minutes, man. Come on.
Contractually obligated.
Okay.
That'll do.
Right, that was 3.
Well done. You've just gone over.
Okay.
You doubled,
Right.
nearly tripled.
Oh shit! I'm going crazy this time. Wait, I need to shut up. All right,
Slow
sorry,
down,
I overdid it this time.
30-word limit
Sorry.
per fucking hour. Calm down.
I'm losing count. I don't even know how many words I've said so far.
You're exceeding your contractual obligations.
If you go over 30, you got to pay us.
I wish y'all
We're not going to pay you
up
anymore.
right now.
But Shab's great.
I wasn't real, y'all.
True. Did you see that? We all
Shab's
shut up for like a second.
Wait a minute. Y'all keep on talking. Missy laying back like she ready for some dick right now. Look at it. Come here and get this
She was
pussy
just
boy.
waiting for us to shut up.
Maybe she like this. She like this. Come here and get this pussy boy.
Back.
Come here and
I got
slap him on
something
this boy.
weird with I don't know if it's my sciatic nerve. I don't really know what it is, but there's something going on with one of the nerves in my spine to where that it makes my left thigh completely numb. Like, you know when your foot falls asleep and you can go like this to it and you know you're touching it, but you can't feel it? That's what my left thigh feels like all the time.
I like how you used your arm to represent your foot.
Yeah, put your foot up in the air. Come on.
This part. It's this right.
Oh, yeah, rub
Can't
it.
feel well enough.
Wait, which part? No.
And
We can't see.
sometimes
Does it affect the inner thigh as well?
No, it's just that outer part right there. And like sometimes if my back is in like a weird position for too long or like it shifts.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Either it'll go like completely on fire or it feels like there's centipedes inside of my leg and each of their feet are little daggers.
How do you know what a centipede feels inside your leg?
Oh, why would you put that kind of imagery in my brain?
But here's what's really bad, and I want to apologize for us right quick, because she was sitting here telling us a serious medical problem she may be having, and we was all thinking about fucking her and thinking about her thigh and stuff, and we're just bad people.
I made a joke.
It's not a titty problem though, Skip, because I remember I hurt my back at work one night, and that's when like I first hurt that part of my lower back, and then my back felt fine, but my thigh started doing this, and like every once in a while I just kind of have to try to like readjust my spine.
We're bad people.
Dylan the Pickle says you have to let the centipedes out.
Yeah. But now you might need to go get that checked by a doctor, sweetheart. Seriously.
Yeah.
Because I don't know anything about that.
I don't know if it's my sciatic. I went to the hospital like once just because my leg had been numb because my leg, it's been like this probably like 4 years now.
Oh shit!
So,
you get it checked out.
Yeah, like I went there and they're like, oh, it's your L2 and L3 or like whichever parts of my spine. They were like, so it's that part of your spine that's causing that part of your leg to feel numb. And that's all I know.
Well, trust me, someone who has a lot of leg issues, don't fuck around with it because it will mess you up. Because, I have bad issues. Y'all wasn't around when my legs busted open. When I had holes in my legs.
Oh.
And then, and I've got I've got new bone spurs just popped up recently, by the way. I've got like 8-9 bone spurs in my legs and shit. And it's painful. And if you don't know what a bone spur is, it's a spur on your bone.
Yeah, it's a fucking spike coming out of your bones.
And it will literally rip through your muscles and skin and all that shit. And it tears. It don't hurt as much like after a while, but when it first pops up is when it fucking kills. And then, but if you get so many, you do have issues with it. And I have a lot of issues. There's times where I can't even fucking walk. And that's not the only issues I have with my legs. I have other problems too. But yeah, don't fuck around with your leg shit, man. It's pretty fucked up.
Hey, Pimp, if you had bone spurs in your, say, your left but not your right leg, and you had them operated on 10 years later, someone said, which extremity did you have the bone spurs in, and you couldn't remember? Do you think you actually had bone spurs, or do you think you're full of shit? Because that's Trump.
Yeah,
Trump claimed to have bone spurs. Yeah, because I've seen you pre-show before pain medication kicked in, and you basically, yeah, it's like he's being stabbed from the inside. It's his own body stabbing him. It's
yeah.
We call them. They're called pleasure nodes where I'm from.
Yeah,
they bring such pleasure.
Yeah, it's bad, and I have other issues too with my legs that cause pain. So, but yeah, you definitely remember where they're at, because like I've got one. Okay, I've got two on each foot. I've got one on underneath my knees. Yeah, they're pretty fucked up.
So I think that's how Trump got out of going to
military.
Organisation by claiming he had bone spurs. It's like, oh, but
I like your Trump voice, Red.
Yeah. Which fucking what extremity did you have him on? It's like, yeah, he can't fucking tell you. It's just like, I reckon anybody that's actually had a bone spur and then had it surgically removed and then would be able to instantly point to the scar and go, well, that's where the operation was, and there was 15 stitches.
Yeah.
And I orgasmed for 3 days after they removed it because it was such a fucking relief. It was like glorious pain-free existence.
Oh, by the way, let me announce this also. I forgot to do it.
Yeah.
Tomorrow on the show, Captain Kirsch is going to be on.
Whoa.
One of my favorite people in the world. And,
She's good value.
Yeah, she's not only is she very easy on the eyes, she's also very smart, very funny. She knows how to take a joke.
Yeah, she talks about butt chocolates.
And she'll come at me, and then she expects me to come back at her. And when I tell people, I just want to make this point. When I tell you before a show, I don't, and you say you want to go quip for quip with me, and I tell you, no, you really don't. And then you get your little feelings hurt because you tried it and you seen that you really didn't want to do what Pip told you not to do. Don't get fucking mad at me. All right, I'm just saying. As Landon Curtno has told everybody millions of times, to be insulted by Pimp is to be insulted by the best.
Fuck me up, Pimp. Make me feel bad about myself right now.
I don't try that. Now, that's the thing.
I know. I
don't try to make people feel bad about themselves. But when you throw a joke at me, I throw them back, right? And I'm really good at it. But I try to be so over the top with my jokes, you know I'm kidding.
Right. And I think too that the harder that you go at somebody, it just shows the more that you actually do like that person.
Exactly. Red Eye will tell you that. Red Eye will notice this very much. Red Eye, you've been in a room with me with somebody I didn't like. What did I do? I don't talk to him.
Yeah. This
Right.
is all for entertainment purposes. In real life, it's like no one wants to, go looking for confrontations constantly. Fucking hell. You die of a heart attack in a week.
I'm glad you, because that's the thing that is kind of fucked up about online entertainers. People think we're like this all the time. Like, I am not going up to people in public and screaming at them. I don't do that. I'm a nice guy, but on here I'm an entertainer. I try to entertain, and all jokes aside, the thing about it is, I am really good at this shit. I'm not trying to brag, but I'm good at this shit. I'm good at making jokes. I've practiced about, and when it comes to insult humor, I'm a fucking boss.
And I feel you on that. I like you said, coming up as a little chubby kid, you had to be able to respond,
Yes.
So I feel you, man.
And then when it comes to this shit, I'm a fucking boss when it comes to insult humor. So when you think you want to go toe to toe with me, you better have a thick skin, because I have a thick skin. I expect people, like when Shab calls me fat all the time. I don't give a fuck. You know how many times I've been called fat in my life?
You're fat, Pimp. You're fat.
No, I'm not. I'm fluffy.
Fat piece of shit.
Big boned.
I'm just big boned in it.
You know what my favorite thing is when a dude calls me fat. First is when they're hitting on me at first and they're trying to get with me and trying to sleep with me and I reject them and then they tell me, well, I'm fat. They're like, well, you're fat. And it's like, I was fat while you were hitting on me.
Yeah, she puts down her donut and cusses them out.
Idiots.
That's great.
No, yeah, I was fat while you were trying it. Just like I rejected you, and then just like all of a sudden put on 20 pounds. Like,
all I'm saying is, when it comes to being a woman who exposes herself on the internet to any extent, you're gonna run into fucking assholes. And my girlfriend, when she was in high school, was like there was this dude who would regularly message her and be like, and she like at this point like for whatever reason or another, she was very, very skinny. And it was like to a point where I was like, girl, you need to put on weight. And this nigga would come in. Oh, this person would come in and be like, oh, this person would come in and be like,
dun, dun.
This person would come in and be like, yep, disavow it. This person would come in and be like, dude, you need to lose weight. You'd be so much cuter if you lost like 10 pounds. And meanwhile, like my girl would like be like, she's at what I considered an unhealthy weight at the time.
Yeah.
That was a slip of the tongue, folks. Please didn't.
Yeah, I do apologize.
He didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, I genuinely apologize. Like, I explained earlier that I come from a place where like people just say that.
Yeah, it's true.
But like I said, I do apologize because like I said, over the years I've met just as many people who would punch me in the face for that slip of the tongue. So I genuinely apologize.
It was Shabisky's
You're fine, sweetheart.
Yeah, Shab, if you ever do that again, Shab, I'm gonna get you fired. I'm so sick of this.
They're not like when I did Shab, we'll put the blame on him. Shab said it.
It was an accident.
Yeah, why'd you say that, man? It. I'm really offended.
All right, you know what? Fuck it. I did it on purpose. All right? Go ahead. Cancel me.
Anyways, I get you. Dude, I was, like I said yesterday, I was majorly picked on when I was in elementary. I mean, I was bullied because I was a shy kid, little fat kid, didn't say anything to nobody. Then I realized I was good at jokes and good at punching people in the nose, and I used both of those.
No, yeah, shut the fuck up. And I sorry, I didn't mean to detract from me, but I was the same way. I was very overweight, in fact, until I was abused by a stepfather in like middle school, and then like I just didn't eat anymore, and that's one way to get over it. But you know, your tendencies come back, and now I've put a lot of weight back on. Whatever, it's all about getting healthy.
That's the thing. Like they can call. I know I'm not fat. Y'all can call me fat all you want to. I love my fat ass. Like, I love me. I just think it's fucking ridiculous.
I'm fat as fuck. Don't give a shit. I mean, I need to lose weight, but I don't want to lose weight because somebody called me fucking fat. I mean, I don't give a damn about that. I lose weight because of health reasons. I don't give a fuck if you call me fat. I am fat. I got a big old giant toe. Thought I was gonna say dick, didn't you? I'd laugh if I said a big dick.
Oh.
I actually almost got exposed for a lie the other day. When I leaned back. Somebody fucking emailed me too and said, I seen the imprint of your shorts. You're lying about having a small penis.
I'll say this. Underestimation is your best weapon.
Yeah. I do have a small dick. I think they seen my nuts is what they
all I'm saying is if you sell it short, they'll always be impressed.
Yeah, but I think they seen the imprint of my ball because my dick ain't that big. It looks like a thumb. Like a little angry thumb. Like a half-eaten gummy worm. and looks like a spaghetti noodle. They came out of the tight ass of Missy.
Oh yeah, that's where spaghetti noodle came from.
Yeah, man. No, seriously, what she said that day. She had a turd
said
like
that
a
because it's fucking Shab's fault. He asked me how fucking thick my poop was.
And
I tried to think of something just as ridiculous to say back to him. So I told him, since my asshole is a virgin, it comes out like spaghetti.
That's what's wrong. I was just curious. I just want to know how big her log was. It's not that big of a deal. People ask that all the time.
No, they don't. They don't. People don't normally go up to people and ask the girth of their turds, Shabby.
Me and Dirt ask that all the time.
Of the turds.
Yeah, like how.
No, I mean, I have never walked up to anybody and said, "How fat was your shit bum?"
Well, I mean, maybe if they're coming out of the bathroom, it would make more sense, not just randomly go up to them like that. You know, there's a time and place for this.
Shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
Anyways, I love you though.
Pimp, how big was your last?
My dude, I hadn't shit a solid turd in years.
Oh damn! So it's just.
Yeah, I drank too much Mylanta, dude. All my look like it's pee poop.
You chuck some Mylanta for the stream.
Together, Shab. You found it.
And poop. You don't even need to pee anymore, huh? It just all comes out of your butt.
That's a good one. I like that. Coming from a person who's pissed out his ass many a time, I feel you, Pimp.
I pee on my butthole. And see, every time I shit, I piss on my penis too. So it's like, it sounds like a goddamn like the fucking Niagara Falls. It's like,
you know what, Pimp? I feel you. Like, look, I'm gonna go on the record and say this, okay?
Why are you doing it so aggressively?
Because people make fun of men for pissing while sitting down sometimes. I don't do it unless if I just have to piss. But again, this is the statement.
Wait a minute. I pee every time I shit, though.
That's what I was going to say. You shit and piss every time.
Yes.
But just because you piss doesn't mean you shit. I always pee when I poop. But never do I poop when I pee.
Well, you better hope not, because if you stand up and pee and poop, you're going to be shitting in the floor.
What's such a big deal?
Which I've done.
Sitting down.
Dang.
Which I'm gonna tell you now, I did not only shit on the floor when I'm just everywhere, on the walls, windows.
Yeah, the Dumb and Dumber scene. I remember that.
Yeah, dude, that's my famous champagne shit story.
Oh God, you popped the cork.
I had to because I was so fascinated. There was a wall. Donald Trump had built a wall in my asshole.
Down.
And there was a wall of shit. Dude, I literally stuck my finger in my ass and I thunk. It was a wall there.
Beating on the walls.
So I had to scrape. I scraped it and then a little bit popped out, so I grabbed a hold of my index finger and my thumb, and then I pulled it out and it went everywhere. Missy thinks she's covered up. She was about to get naked. I wish one of y'all would do that, though. Thank you, got it covered.
Oh, sorry, I gotta go for a second. Oh, hold on. I gotta change something.
There you go.
Yeah, he started.
By the way, Shabisky, we have an issue.
Just kidding. I put my headphones.
I haven't heard any money music.
What the fuck? Wait. What the fuck?
It's because you dropped
this poop and pee talk.
You dropped the N-word before Shabisky, and now everyone's angry.
Dude, guys, it was an accident.
All I can say is, after this COVID bullshit, if I really made you upset today, it doesn't matter. Like, you don't even have to be a person of color. But if you are, that's all the better. But if you want to meet me in a state where mutual combat is allowed, let's go at it. You can unleash your aggression against the white race upon me. I will be. I put myself out there. You know, like you can kick my ass on behalf of the fucking horrible white people that do exist. Because I promise, I'm not a bad guy.
Yes.
Oh, apparently, we're now blood sports and we're organising fights.
I'm not organizing a fight. I'm organizing my own ass kicking. Hey. I will let you kick the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Here you go, Shabisky. Here's your one chance to win a fight.
Yeah, come on, stand up for the.
All right, I'm on my way.
Don't say it like that.
Oh, sorry. I mean, I'm on my way, bitch.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that was better. Yeah,
Got
right.
way there. That voice has got way more street cred, dude. Like, yeah.
Beat the dick out of you, dirt.
Wow. What? So that now you've just admitted that you like beating up on gay men. Why do you want to do that?
Hey,
You want to beat? Well, if he's sleeping with someone, he's got a dick inside him, and you want to beat the dick out of him. You just admitted that. Why would you want to do such a thing? That's horrible, Shabisky. Disavowed.
I'm tired of all these hate crimes.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm tired of crimes of hate.
I want to hear some music money, guys.
I do too.
Yeah.
It's $100 goal today. Has there been any tips so far?
Not yet, man.
There's no tips.
What
You're going
the
to keep
fuck?
getting guests like me back because I have no budget to get guests on.
There's only
You're
20
looking
minutes
extra
left.
cute today, Mr. Pimp. Well, thank you, Melinda. I appreciate it. I hope Melinda's not a dude.
Oh,
A pussy! A pussy! It's a pussy!
Yay!
This is a test donation, $39,000.
Thank you, PT. But you did. Okay, you tested it. It works. Now, do some more money.
yeah, we're only $11,000 away, or $21,000 away from the stream goal of $50,000.
I appreciate it very much. So it's $39. I'm looking for 100. So we like that much money.
It is 11,000 more.
11,000 more. It will
10 million more.
5 zillion titties.
I'm introducing my own stream goal. My stream goal is not to suck on Shani's forehead nipple. Ever.
So you
I
better
tell you
pay
what.
up, or he's gonna do it.
That's my stream goal.
If we make the stream go, if we make the stream go, I will invite Shani for Christ on the morning wood.
Oh, God.
Look, that's not a guarantee that she will come on. But Pimpmunk
Ew.
X is a man of his word. He will post proof of the invitation being sent.
Yeah. The PT said nope.
Or you could hit the goal
I'll
and
tell you
tell
what.
him.
No, PT. If I don't make my stream go, I am going to bring Shani for Christ on this show.
No. Guys, don't let it happen.
Her and Rev will have sex on the morning wood if I don't make my stream go.
Chatterbait
God.
episode.
That's awesome.
Oh, God.
What's up, Hannibal?
What's up, Hannibal?
Use
Hannibal's
of
in the
Pimpmunk
chat.
X do not prevent the views, or do not represent the views of Pimpmunk X.
All right, do it. I just missed that. I hear you, buddy. No, I would never invite Shani on the show, which I'm pretty sure she wouldn't come on my show anyway.
I know I'm supposed to do the Devil's Lettuce on Friday.
Are you?
I think we're going to be talking about her.
Well, yeah, on that show you're going to be.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I love those guys, but they're obsessed with Shani.
Hey, when you find a lol cow, you gots to milk it.
Yeah.
But I think they said they're not going to stop until they get an apology from her.
Apparently Hannibal stopped being racist and now is coming back in my chat because I hadn't seen him lately. He's been racist toward white people lately.
Oh,
Look,
damn.
Hannibal, if you're racist towards white people, I made an open invitation for anyone to kick my ass on behalf of the aggression of the white race in the past 250 years. So, again, like I said, you don't have to be a person of color to accept this challenge. Or not it won't be a challenge. Don't expect to meet any, friction from me. You can just kick my ass. It's fine.
I am all woman. Well, I am all women, she said. Not woman, all women. She's all women.
So women?
Yes, I may
all
have to
women.
prove it to you if you play your cards right.
Oh. Oh.
What you gonna do, right?
Yeah.
How far are you from Mississippi?
I think Melinda likes you, Pam.
Everybody likes me. I'm a sexy son of a bitch.
Marry me, pimp.
It's the eyes, dude. It's the eyes. Telling you, these eyes have gotten me so much pussy. I shouldn't have got it because I'm fat. I ain't nothing ugly. But the blue eyes, these fucking deep sexual blue eyes that I have. No, actually, what got me pussy is position to get pussy.
Unscented candles don't make any sense to me.
Dead 669.
God damn.
That's a thing for my stream.
Well, that's stupid. Whoever said it's stupid.
What?
Let me guess who said it.
What?
He wears a beanie. He's fucking retarded.
No, that's a gauge thing. No, it's the 669 thing. That's for my stream. Is what I'm saying.
I hate 669. Dude, that dude's fucking horrible.
669. You're thinking of Tekashi 69. What Shad is mentioning is when you donate 669 pennies to Shabisky.
That's $5.
Almost. It's a lady comes up on the screen and she jiggles what she's got and she's like, oh yeah, 669.
I hate that bitch too.
Missy likes her.
Missy don't like nobody.
She likes that chick with her big titties. Okay.
I know. I'm sorry. I don't like anybody.
Missy hates people.
She's a vampire.
It's true.
We're anti-people.
She likes vampires.
Pimp, take me away. What? PT, I'm lost.
I think he's like. Pimp.
Am I Calgon?
Yeah, I think he's hitting on you.
PT's hitting on me.
Yes.
I need a rich black man.
It was like Gwen Stefani. She's like, "Take me away, the sweet escape." He was singing that to you.
Yeah.
I think
you got a sugar daddy. You got a sugar daddy.
Young for the Calgon commercials, right?
Pimp's
Missy
got a
probably
daddy.
remembers them. I know Red will remember them, and I know Bulls will remember them, but Red man, I don't know if they went off screen.
The bitch would spray this stuff, and it was supposed to the scent was supposed to whisk her to the island. So she would spray it, and she'd be like, "Calgon, take me away."
There's also a bath bubble thing too, bubble bath thing.
It was super cheesy.
It started with a bubble bath, actually.
Yeah, the bubble bath.
But I only remember the spritz.
They probably but yeah, she did the bubble bath. Calgon, take me away.
I was super young too, and I think it was starting to fade out.
I was young. I was a kid or a teenager, something like that. I also remember, Mom, I'm not feeling so fresh today.
Oh, the Massengill commercials.
Yeah, the Massengill douches. Dude,
I have that not so fresh feeling, Mom.
Yeah,
I
remember when
only remember those from seeing them on the internet. And people
I was really young, but I remember this Marlboro commercials, dude. Before they stopped cigarette commercials.
Really?
Yeah, the Marlboro man on his horse riding across the fucking desert, looking all.
I think I remember Newport commercials. Yeah, I think I remember Marlboro commercials too.
Yeah, the cowboy was so fucking cool. The Marlboro man, he'd get off his fucking stallion, light him up a fucking stogie.
My dad loves the Marlboro Man. I think I still have a Marlboro Man cookbook somewhere because he had so many points.
Yeah, joke. And then there used to be cigarette ads, and they'd have fucking doctors on the cigarette ads in round, when TVs first sort of come out, and there was no real regulation other than no one swore on TV. It's actually an interesting little sort of thing to go back and view the evolution of swearing on TV. I remember seeing the word cunt being spoken on TV for the first time. Larry Sanders Show, the guy that played his sidekick.
Yeah.
He called Larry's wife a cunt right at the end of the episode.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was like holy. And I forget what the first show that said shit. And then there's, I forget, they couldn't even say hell on TV back in the day. They used to have to say heck. And that's why there's all of these weird swear words.
I think NYPD Blue was the first show that ever say shit on public TV.
I wonder what the first show to say fuck was then. I don't remember what that show was. I don't know.
I know NYPD Blue was the first show to show an ass on TV in America. It was the fat guy's ass. They showed his butt. Yep, I remember that when I was younger.
And what was the South
Now they
Park
pretty much
episode?
cuss left and right on TV.
Yeah, South Park did the episode where they sort of said shit and they had the shit counter.
Yeah, you were just making me think of that. Yeah. And then because they say shit too much, it opens up like a portal to another universe or something like that.
Yeah. If anyone in chat knows what the first TV show was to say fuck, I can't think of that off the top of my head. I know Larry Sanders said cunt.
Well, Larry Sanders probably said fuck because it was on HBO.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember what show broke that one. It would, because that was a pretty big sort of barrier to breakthrough. And the first show to say hell, I'm not sure if that was it. Maybe no, it wasn't Saturday Night Live. I forget
Tramp
who it was.
Right. Tramp, you got made a good point. Can't cuss on YouTube, but you can on TV.
Whoa, that's
Saturday Night Live was the first television show where fuck was said on national television.
Really?
There you go.
Wow. Honestly, I'll admit that surprises me. But it was a live show, right?
Well, it doesn't surprise me because Saturday Night Live back in the day was fucking awesome.
Yeah, have you ever heard of...
And they would push the envelope a lot back in the day.
Well, no, and then it says the first use of the F word on TV is on the 13th of November, 1965, by literary agent Kenneth Tynan in the UK during a satirical discussion show entitled BBC Three.
Okay, so the English claim that title. Fair enough.
There you go. Fuck the English, man. Oh, you know what I'm watching right now? I've seen it all before, but I'm watching.
It also says the word fuck is the oldest swear word in the English language.
Yeah. Well, Reno 911 is languages. What I'm watching right now. You ever seen this show, Red?
Reno 911?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that shit.
I'm rewatching it right now. I fucking love it.
The different cops. There's that sassy fucking black cop. She's fucking great. There's the dude that walks around and he just wears shorts instead of fucking trousers. He's fucking. They really cast that show fucking well.
There's an episode where he gets him some new ostrich cowboy boots. He said, "I'm just goofing, new boot goofing."
I recently rewatched the whole thing like last summer, not this summer, but last summer. Me and my buddy we got drunk and watched fucking Reno 911 every fucking day. Good shit, man. I love that.
Oh, I'm rewatching it because I got the news. CBS, right? The network. They've upgraded their fucking network, their online channel network, and now you can get CBS for $10 a month, and you get CBS, MTV, Comedy Central, BET, and another Smithsonian channel, all for $10 a month.
The best thing Viacom has to offer.
Yeah, I mean, shit,
That'd
dude.
Be worth it for the Smithsonian
and
channel.
I'm getting it because I fucking love it.
Yeah, the Smithsonian channel will be awesome. Dude, seriously, the Smithsonian channel has some great stuff on YouTube. So the full, they got great World War II stuff and just
a lot of good shit like that on there. Mm-hmm.
Really cool.
Fuck Viacom. I'll be on the record saying
fuck Viacom, but I do like that channel. I do like the streaming service they're offering right now. It's pretty fucking good because there's so much shit you can watch, and you can go back and watch. Like my mom loves. I don't know if you've ever. There's an old show. Pretty sure Booleanenator and them's heard of it. Gunsmoke.
Oh God!
Legendary Western, right? My mom loves it, and it's on there, and she can watch it. She's from the very first episode, and she's enjoying it, and I'm glad about that.
There's Gunsmoke, and then there was Bonanza as well.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! That show was fucking hoss. God, Michael Landon was on that. A really young Michael Landon.
No, that was Bonanza.
So I'm saying Bonanza.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Bonanza. So you got Hoss, you got young Michael Landon, you got Lauren Green, who's the fucking father of the group, and what was the other son? Adam, his name was the character's name.
Yeah,
and that
Adam,
show,
Little Joe, and Hoss.
Yeah, and they used to do the different sort of stage one, come up with the different stories or whatever they call them. Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3, and they'd have little drawings and stuff like. Some of the fucking sketch work in those shows from that period, when they say Act 1 and there's a really cool piece of fucking artistry, really cool pictures, especially in Bonanza. They do some fucking really cool sketches. Love to get hold of one of them, but TV's very different now, isn't it? There was It's all digital fucking green screen and done remotely.
Yeah. But there's a couple really old shows that I like. People can piss on me all they want. I do like Gunsmoke. I also love watching the Andy Griffin Show. Loved it.
I watched old Doctor Who shows, like the old Doctor Who episodes before the remake, with Tom Baker and all those guys, even the black and white stuff. It's cheesy as shit. The fucking effects, it's like you can literally see dudes in garbage cans and alfoil.
I loved watching Roseanne.
My mom loves the old Twilight Zone too, and she loves the.
I like what's that other one?
Creep Show.
No, she started
the dude with the guy and the two little robots, and they watch the movies. They watch like the clips.
Mystery Theater.
Mystery Theater 3000 or whatever it is.
Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Mystery Science Theater.
My dad
Oswald, isn't it?
There's actually 3 robots.
Is it 3?
3. Yep.
I haven't seen it in so long.
Can't count. Miss can't count.
Dude,
Cambot is the one that follows them around and takes the pictures. That's why you don't see her very often, because she only comes in and
that's what in my head is imprinted the guy and like the 2 robots.
In my head.
Tom Servo and Crow.
All right, what show did you used to watch that you cringe at thinking about watching? And I'll admit that I used to love watching.
Shabisky Screams.
No, Orange County fucking choppers. I used to just love watching those dudes scream at each other and build fucking weird bikes. And now I look back at what that show was, and it's just like, why did I find that entertaining other than the cool bikes that were being built? It's like, it's just a totally fucked up, dysfunctional family.
Dukes of Hazzard. That's the show I look back and cringe that I watched.
I don't cringe because that card and those jumps and that fucking doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
That's some good stunts, man, for that time. Yeah, but it was also the goddamn car was called a General Lee.
Yeah, I know. You see,
mine?
Sorry,
mine is Bait Car. I used to watch the fuck out of Bait Car.
Bait Car. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Thinking back, I was like, that's some really, it's kind of predatory shit. Because at the end of the day, you got to be a desperate motherfucker to see a car and be like, fuck it, I'm stealing this bitch. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's mine now. You know,
But there was some funny shit come off that show, though.
Yeah, there was.
I've seen some fucking weird shit on those. Walking along, you see a car, and it's like, we're going to jack it, man. Let's jack it. And they jump in. It's like, they drive down the street, then they immobilize it, lock the fucking. They sit there trying to get out and freak the fuck out. It's like, this is pretty good. It's definitely.
Sorry, going back to Adam and Eve, dude, so many times I'd sit there with my homies and we sit there and smoke blunts on blunts, watching reruns of this shit, and be like, the girl would convince the man to steal the car.
He said, homie.
What? You didn't say homie. You said homie. Me and my homies.
Me and my homies.
What's up, homie? Look,
that's not how you say it.
It's called colloquialism. It's vernacular.
That's not how you say it.
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man. With that Pac-Man. Gregory Pac-Man.
I used to love watching Full House.
Yeah, that too. There's nothing real cringy about that.
But I watched it for reasons that y'all didn't watch it for. I used to watch it to masturbate to DJ.
Okay, and then I also loved Okay, Don't Laugh. I liked watching Alaska, The Last Frontier.
Oh, pimp, I got one for you.
Yeah.
You might remember this from when we were young. 1 Adam 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved that show when I was a kid.
And Chips. Remember Chips?
Yeah. Oh, dude. How can you fucking forget Officer Poncherello? Come on, man.
I'll tell you one that I watched religiously. Loved the fucking show. And I still actually didn't mind watching it now. But Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, you know what?
I watched that.
Yeah.
And then you can go and read about what's happening to Screech and go, whoa.
Oh, fuck, Screech is crazy.
Oh, yeah. I grew up on Pee-wee's Playhouse
for years and years now. Holy shit. I haven't thought about Screech for 5 years, but I know what you're talking about.
Oof.
And he gets mad when you call him Screech, by the way. Dustin Diamond, he apparently he jumps on people when they call him Screech.
Well,
why?
Probably
Sorry. Sorry, Mr. Diamond. I apologise and I retract the statement that I made earlier.
I'd want him to jump on me. I'd beat his ass.
Oh, dang.
I'll be like AC Slater and whoop his ass.
Mario Lopez.
It's sad that I can still tell you
tonight.
Yeah, it's sad I can still tell you all the cast names, real names. It's just sad, but Kelly, of course, her name was Tiffany Amber Thiessen. Jessie was Elizabeth Berkley. Lisa, who was my star, my black girl. Oh, I love her. Lark Voorhees. Zach, Mark Paul Gosselaar, Slater's Mario Lopez, Screech, Dustin Diamond. Hell, Mr. Batter's name was Dick Haskins.
Yep, never watched that show, did you, Pimp?
Nope. Love that fucking show, dude. I ain't gonna lie. I got mad when Kelly cheated on Zach.
I love that 90210.
No, Jesus Christ.
My
ex watched that show religiously, and because I used to like sex, I'd have to persevere through this shit to get to the good stuff, which was the sex. And there's several shows that I had to endure, and that was one of them. And it's like I actually started to get to know the characters and the plot. And
a show they've brought back on HBO that's really interesting. Perry Mason.
Really?
What?
Yeah, they're doing a modern day Perry Mason on HBO.
I don't know if they're bringing Lorraine back, but
I don't know if they use
this morning.
But I think that would be interesting to watch. See what they're doing.
Perry Mason. Yep.
Yeah.
And Ironside. They were two good shows. They were actually two good shows. I think it was the same character played both of those. Or the same person played those characters. I think.
I'm not sure.
I think so. Ironside.
You may be right. Yeah, you may be right.
I'll do a quick Google search.
We need $50-something to finish the
55.
show, and we got 8 minutes.
8 minutes. Come through with them big tips, guys.
Let's do it.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Tomorrow we've got Captain Kirsch, and I don't know who else. I do apologize for the guests this week, because, well, I don't apologize. We all had good guests, but it is I didn't line them up over the weekend like I normally try to, but I didn't want to.
Well, listen, I formally do apologize for the guests this week because I've been on 2 days in a row.
Well, that's okay. I asked Marilyn to be on, but she couldn't do it. She had work.
I can confirm Raymond Burr played the part of Perry Mason, 1957, 9 seasons, and in... What was it? 1960 something. He did several seasons of a show called Ironside.
Okay.
Now I remember both.
I don't guess I've ever seen that show, to be honest with you.
Hold on, I'll get the date up again. Yeah, 1967 it started, and Raymond Burr.
Raymond Burr.
So there you go.
Raymond Burr. I am Raymond Burr. Okay, I'm done with that. Ironside or Ironside? Ironside, right?
Ironside, yep.
Yeah. Well, it does sound like you're saying, you're Australian, we can't understand your ass.
Yeah, well. Crikey.
Crikey, mate. That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Start speaking Gulliver, Red Eye. Just start speaking Gulliver on them.
What I'd really fuck them up if I went and learned one of the Aboriginal languages. That'd just
Yeah, if you learned it, that.
If I learned it, did that. I would be smarts.
I don't like you.
I don't like you either. Why am I here? Keep bothering me. Keep sending me dick pics. You can stop that now. I told you to.
That's why you keep coming back. You want my dick pics.
Now, I'll come back to see if you'll stop sending them, but you never do. You promise you will, but then you'd send more. I'll have to come back
Joke's
again.
on you. That's Missy's dick I'm sending to you.
Well, impressive.
She's got a huge cock. It's like
Huge wang. What?
it's like a stick of bologna.
What?
It's like a.
Well, that's why we call it the bologna pony.
Okay, I disavow at this point. I'm
Hi,
walking away
guys.
from this
You
conversation.
don't have the power to press the button, Red Eye.
You know,
I
press the button.
I don't have to. I just have to visualize the concept of it in my mind, and that's good enough.
I shouldn't be imagining Missy naked right now, but I am.
All right,
Hi.
you guys. I'm gonna bring the vibes back. Good vibes
Yeah.
only.
Come on, man. Good vibes, everybody. Come on.
Good vibes, guys.
Yeah, man. Come on. Vibes, the good ones, not the bad ones.
What did
Put
you
those
just
bad
walk
ones.
into, Barney? Barney, you just walked into the last 4 minutes of the Morning Wood. Congratulations.
Yeah,
You can
we
go
just
back
came.
and rewatch and enjoy the podcast and just premiere.
You can
That's the
see
guy.
where you can see where Shab makes a few horrible mistakes tonight, drops a few choice words when he really shouldn't have. That was, you know.
I like to say,
Well, that's
You
fine.
can
We
see
just
Jeff Holiday come and we talk about that Ralph dude's little teen.
Yeah.
that happened.
And how he likes to sniff his thumb after he sticks it up a chick's ass.
And apparently he licked it.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say
No,
he
no.
licked it. It sounded like he sucked it.
I still just don't understand why that girl was with him, but okay.
It's just
Well, I do understand.
Yeah. It's
Clout chase.
Chaser.
Clout cock.
universe is a funny
Clout
place.
cock.
Not hard to understand. Clout cock.
Yay for the clout cock.
Clout cock.
I love the clout cock. Yay.
Cloud cock,
Got
eh?
3 minutes. I didn't hear $55 worth of tips.
Yep.
Why did I just
With
hear
the lack
somebody
of
snore?
tips.
What'd you
Huh?
say?
Sound like I heard a fucking snore.
Yeah. I don't know.
Now that I can't vouch for.
It's the ghost of my sleeping father. I don't know.
There you go. He was just letting you know he was around. He was sleeping.
But I hate this shit. Somebody said that told me asked me today. Well, wouldn't you want to see your dad again? No, he dead. What would you do if your dad popped up? I'd run.
Yeah,
Now, you know what, Pip? I'm going to use the last 2 minutes of the show to pitch this to you. Because on the episode I was on with you and Evan LeFavor, you seem to have a strong disbelief in ghosts. But I also know that you have a strong interest in travel.
Mm.
Now,
Oh,
what
yes.
if you, Evan LeFavor, and Shabisky went out to a supposedly haunted location overnight and investigated the paranormal?
I do because they don't fucking exist.
Exactly, right? Okay, so look, all I can say
What
is,
if
Pip,
we do like an
Pip,
IRL
right?
ghost
Pip,
hunting
you wouldn't even
event?
have to do anything, man. All you have to do is like, all right, fuck y'all. I'm gonna go to sleep in the haunted room.
so much
I'm
fun.
gonna find the most haunted room in the house,
Good.
and I'm like,
What the fuck are
sleeping.
you
I'm
doing?
excited. I want to do it.
Missy,
All I'm
I'm
saying is, you're trying to launch your subscribe star and patron-only content,
I wanna
supposedly.
do
It
it.
doesn't have to be Patreon.
I'll fucking go to the goddamn graveyard of serial
Yeah.
killers. Fuck them in the grave. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
I've been saying it for a while that I wanted to do that kind of thing and then bring Ouija boards and like people
I'm
donate
with it.
for me to do whatever the fuck they want to the
Oh, yeah.
Ouija boards.
Yeah. Now,
Like,
just
what do I got to do to spawn Satan? Come on,
Yeah.
guys.
Oh,
Rub some
quickly,
poop on it, tear it
hold
in
on.
half.
Let's go and have a look at
Oh my
where
God,
Ouija
yeah.
boards came from and what they're actually made for, because it's got nothing to do with what they're currently used for. They're made by a fucking company that may make board games. They do. It's Anyway, and
Oh.
here's why I'd never go to one of those things, because someone's going to pull out one of those spirit boxes and then turn it on, and I'm going to violently assault them the moment they turn that fucking annoying fucking piece of shit on. Yeah, it's just like
Did you hear that?
Yeah,
No.
it's just like you hear, and then you just hear.
I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to do
You
it.
guys just hear that? It said, "I'm the devil."
Yeah, it'll be a noise like this. Oh my God! It said I want to eat your soul. Well, no, it didn't.
Oh, I've watched.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I want to do it. I want to do it. I'm so excited.
She wants to spawn Satan. Come
What
on,
have
Pimp.
you
Can we
created?
please spawn Satan,
Down,
please?
Missy.
Wow.
Please.
Someone sprinkled some
easy to
extra
be a
sugar on
paranormal
Hoof.
investigator.
Huh?
There's so many people just waiting for you to give them $50 to spend the night in their haunted house.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I'll do it.
Don't invite me.
You're coming,
Just-
Red Eye.
Whoever brings the spirit box is getting punched in the face, or whoever
Alright,
turns the fucking thing on.
Here's
We'll have
that
to
time.
put you in a straitjacket so you can't beat up anybody.
Oh, great.
It is-
They just,
Yeah, it's that time, guys. It's time to say goodbye.
aw.
Happy
It's
trip
time to say goodbye.
until
Anyways,
Crikey.
thank you, Dirt, for stopping by. And you too, Red Eye. We appreciate you. Didn't make my stream go. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Fuck
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah, you know what? Thank you, PT, Mr. MVP.
He
Yeah.
didn't do it.
No, he
Still
did
did
do
some.
it. Do you remember the test donation for $39,000?
He gave me some of my go. He didn't give me all my go, so I'm not happy with him.
Yeah.
That's on you, PT. Sorry, I tried to
Wow.
vouch for you.
Man.
Someone's
I'm
all salty
upset.
and butthurt.
But anyways, we do thank you guys for watching, liking, sharing, tipping, all that good shit. Make sure you come by tomorrow. We got Captain Kirsch and somebody else. Who knows? Maybe the ghost of Shabisky's great-great-grandmother.
Wow. Oh, that was mean.
Her name is
And-
Myrtle.
And a bit spooky.
Myrtle.
So tomorrow's show's spooky.
Boo.
Spooky.